What's up guys, Shane with Fugatech 3D Printing, and today we're checking out the Mondo Box. Welcome back guys. Now if you're not familiar with the Mondo Box, like I wasn't, I'll tell you a little bit about it. I'm gonna look at my notes because I don't have a teleprompter, so I can't tell you things about it. So Steve hit me up he sent me an email, said, hey, I have a subscription box I'd like you to check out. I think this is a newer product that he's putting out. I don't know too much background on it yet, but he did send me some of the things that the box offers. So there are 5 samples in every box. All samples are 20 meters long, so that's a lot better. That's something that Makerbox is only doing one of them as 20 meters. The rest are only 16, and there's only 4 in there. You get a 1 high-end exclusive filament sample per month, so I'm thinking that's one of the 5, or could be a 6th. Not too sure about that one. On your first order, you receive a laser cut mini spool that you can use for all future ones. That's very cool that he's doing that. You can get this at www.3dprintinggear.net. I'll put links for that all down below. And they were at ERF 2018, which I missed them, which kind of sad about that. I wish I would have been able to meet them and talk to them in person. But either way, let's dive in and see what came in this box. Okay, here it is. All right, first a piece of paper. Ooh. Oh, we got a little 3D PG maker coin. That's cool, and it looks like there is some type of little design on the back there. Very cool. Okay, so he's just saying, oh, okay, there is some info in here. This is a letter to me saying thank you for checking out the box. So they are a small startup located in Salisbury, Maryland, which 3 guys. One runs a makerspace, one is a STEM teacher, and the other one who is a maker gamer. So some things that the Mondo Box subscription includes, access, so we talked about that. They can also get negotiated specials and discounts from the suppliers. So that's something that Makerbox sometimes gets. And that's nice to see that someone else is able to do that, whatever filament they have left over, or can sell some other spools of it at a little bit cheaper. Unique monthly contest opportunities to win some cool 3D printing gear swag. That's awesome. Unique thematic boxes of sample filament periodically throughout the year. Opportunity to weigh in on the subscriber box, recognize supporting 3D printing gear, receive an annual anniversary edition box during the anniversary of the subscription, which you will include cool bonus swag and a thanks for continued support. That's very cool. And the subscription price, 25 bucks a month. That's not too bad. I think Makerbox is paying right now 19 and change for that. And then there is also the Alien 3D one, which is $30 a month. So those all are in that range there. Ooh, okay, so we do have a coupon for you guys. That's pretty cool. So I'll put that down below. It's 3DPG-Fugatech, and you guys get 25% off your first box. That is awesome. So that is Chad, Kevin, and Steve. Oh, and that here on the back, it's upside down, it goes this way. That is a little extruder there, and that is their logo. Very cool. So thank you, Chad, Kevin, and Steve, for giving me the opportunity to check this out. Again, this was sent to me by them. I did not pay for this one. So since this is my first box, here's the laser cut spool. This is awesome. All right, so they have 2 discs, which are identical. Say Mondo Box on them. It is made out of, looks like 1/8 inch or 3/16, no, I guess quarter, something like that. It's a twist lock. So we're gonna put this together like so. And then we're gonna just goes in here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then twist it. Okay. And then this one just sits on there like so. I think I might go ahead and get a little bit of glue and glue this back one on. That way there's no reason to have to worry about taking it out again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna glue this on, and that way I can easily twist and take that off for future samples. Very cool. So that's their little mini spool, just like that. All right, well, we got another little coin in there, so you have their little maker coin. And then we have the filament. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, hang on a second. There's 2 more coins. Okay, so there should be 1 more in here maybe. Because that's in all of the colors. There's not. Okay. Well, except for that one. So there are 4 maker coins in here. Each one of them is printed in this filament because the colors match up. It's just this black one does not have a coin there with it. So let's see what else we have in here. We've got a toner plastic sticker. I'm sure we're gonna have some toner plastic stuff in here. A 3D PG sticker for them. And then they sent me, there's 2 of their business cards in here. And that's it for the box. Here's the little pamphlet sheet. This looks to be the one that comes in every box. So it just tells you here's 5 sample filaments, 20 meters each for $25. Some other little information on there, which we can put that to the side now. And now on to the filament. All right, so first up we have Dazzle Light, a black PLA. Okay, so let's see. Dazzle Light promises to provide 100% satisfaction on service. They use 100% USA raw materials to guarantee accuracy and achieve the best printing results. Specification on this one is PLA, print speed 50 to 100, extruder temp 190 to 220, bed 0. It is non-abrasive, and they have a little URL here on Amazon where you could pick it up, and a little QR code as well. So it looks just be like a standard black PLA. They are using zip ties on here, so I will already tell them I would love to see reusable twisty ties, just because I end up keeping all of my samples, put them back in the bag. Can't do that with zip ties. All right, now we have toner plastics. This is an emerald pearl PLA. Now I've used Toner Plastics Pearl PLA when it was first launched. You guys can check that video out, and it printed pretty well. Silk filaments are great for vases, not great for other things because you can really see the retractions in there. Either way, let's see. The Pearl is a high gloss PLA and polyester blend filament designed to produce high quality models with a silky pearl finish. Due to the polyester, this is much less brittle than PLA. That's cool, I didn't know that one. All right, so the print specifications, 50 to 100 millimeters a second, extruder temp 230 to 250, so much higher temperature than standard PLA though. Bed temp 0 to 90, it's non-abrasive, and again, there's another link there to where you can pick that up. All right, so we have some buzzed PLA from 3D Fuel. Now Buzz is pretty cool. I think I've actually printed this one before, but Buzz is a beer-based PLA filament using waste byproducts from the beer making process. Results in a visibly unique finish and noticeable natural grain. I do like how this has that, there's like black specks throughout it. It's like almost the opposite of like the glitter flake stuff that people put out there. But this is a very cool filament. See, the print speed is 30 to 100 millimeters a second. Extruder temp 180 to 210, basic PLA settings there. Bed temp 0 to 45, and it is non-abrasive. That's really good to know with a lot of these. So these are some nice hefty samples, being that they're 20 meters. All right, now we have another toner plastic. This is Red Delicious ABS. This is a very, very dark red. Let's see, so ABS is a high strength, flexible thermoplastic suitable for 3D printing objects that may be used in high temperature or industrial settings. Due to its high glass transition temperature, a heated bed is required to successfully 3D print. There's a little bit of issues on their stickers here. I will have to email them about that. To successfully 3D, I added print on there because obviously that's what they're saying. All right, let's see. Print speed 50 to 90 millimeters a second. Extruder temp 220 to 240. Bed 110 to 130. Ooh, that's hot. It is non-abrasive. Now remember, ABS is toxic, so if you're going to print with it, print in a well-ventilated room. So I'll probably end up starting this right before I go to bed, shut the door. I have an open window here, and let that happen. I hope it'll work because I do not have an enclosed printer here. So we'll see what happens. All right, now we have another one from 3D Fuel, and this is Natural Recycled PETG. All right, so it is made from 100% recycled PETG, or rPETG. Has a fantastic optical properties resulting in nearly transparent prints with amazing light transmission. Different layer heights and print settings will affect how your 3D printed parts look. So again, if you use a large nozzle, or even if you have a 0.4, do a 0.3 millimeter layer height, you'll have much, much better looking prints, especially if you're doing vases that will almost nearly see-through. Looks really, really cool. All right, so the specifications on this one is 30 to 100 millimeters a second. Extrude temp 235 to 260. Bed temp 60 to 90. And again, it is non-abrasive. Very good to know. All right, so we have 5 filaments. Again, these are very tightly wound, so it'll fit great here on our little printed spool, or I should say laser cut spool, which is really, really cool. I'm actually really liking this. And yeah, so like I said, they've sent a couple of their maker coins here to see how they look out. All right, so I'm gonna throw these on a couple of the printers and we will see how they turn out in the end. I'll be right back. All right, so I got all the coins printed, or all the different filaments printed, and I got my coin printed in every one of them. So we'll look at those in a second. I will say it was a very good selection of filaments for this box, being the first one I've received. I don't know how long they've been at doing this, but it's a good selection so far in these. Now, the spool that they send out is not bad. You definitely do need to glue it. The parts that are just the nubs that go into the 1/2, and it does twist and come off. It does twist and come off a little too easily, I've found. But I was able to counteract that by changing up the way that the spool is oriented to my printer. Basically, if it's oriented this way and it's spinning and rolling, the friction of the filament and it rolling undoes it, and it ends up popping off, and then it comes apart and the filament just kind of goes everywhere. I had a few failed prints because of that. So what I did was just take it, once you get it back together, and then flip it around and then put it on your printer. That way, as it's rolling, the friction is going backwards on it, and it's not actually untwisting this, which is the big problem, is that this gets untwisted. So I mean, I'm a little bit nitpicky on that one. I love that they send this. This is an awesome thing that they do. You know, I do kind of wish that the option was there. I don't know if it isn't or isn't, but to add a few more of these. Because personally, if I was going to start printing this on like a monthly basis, I would want to have a few of these, because I have a lot of printers. I can just throw each one on and I could have this whole video done in under 3 hours, because it takes about 2 hours to print my coin at, you know, good settings on most of my printers. So between the beginning filming, the printing, the end filming, it can be done very quickly. So I do wish that they, or again, I don't know, but it'd be nice if they had an option that you could buy more of these on their website for a few bucks. My only other real criticism of the Mondo Box is all the filaments were zip tied. And I personally really don't like that, because if you're not going to use all the filament, which I almost never do, I'll use it again later for something else, because I print my coin, I put the filament back in the bag, and I save it for later, or when because I'm going to start doing the website more now, and I want to be able to go back and try things out. But as soon as I pull it out, it's just going to go and go everywhere. And I don't keep the little twisty ties around. So it would be nice if they went from zip ties to twisty ties. They were beautifully packaged. I'll give them that. Like, the actual packaging of the filaments was great. The wines were all fantastic, but it just doesn't make sense to use zip ties, in my opinion. Again, very nitpicky. And aside from that, excellent. So let's take a closer look at the coins and see how these filaments performed. All right, so first up, we're gonna look here at the Dazzle Light Black PLA, and this came out perfectly. You know, it's a standard PLA. There was nothing special about it. Again, it's just regular old PLA, but it printed very nice. It has a very nice sheen to it. You know, extrusions were good on that. It performed very well over the supports being black. It's a little hard to kind of get focus on that and see it, but you can see there, going around the cogs, it actually did a very good job of doing that. No real blips anywhere. The little nippets you see on here on these little sharp parts, that's just where the a few parts where the support was touching a little more than I desire it to be, but those are easily taken off. But I mean, sidewalls, very, very nice. Again, the printer did a great job at printing this out. Next here we have the Toner Plastics Emerald Pearl PLA. Again, this came out absolutely fantastic. You do see retractions in it because it is a silk filament, and that is very, very hard to get rid of in silk filament. If you did a vase mode, it'd be much better. But hey, over the bottoms, not too bad. Usually silk filaments do have some issues with the cogs going around, and this one had very small issues. Support basically popped right off, and actually over support, if you look in here, it actually had almost no issues whatsoever with pulling supports off. They were barely even attached at the end there, and they performed very well, and how the filament laid over top of those supports was also very, very good. It's a very cool color, very nice and shiny, as you can see. I really like this one. All right, up next here we have Buzzed PLA from 3D Fuel. I believe I printed this before in the Makerbox, but either way, another attempt to do it, and it came out great. I think I need to up my attraction a little bit more in this, as there's a little wisp down there and a few little pimples in here. Again, those easily pop right off, but I mean, on the bottom, it looks great. It did an excellent job around the cogs as well, on those overhangs here and the rolling up. Great first layer, really, really good over the support. I mean, again, really, really good. Walls nice and smooth, very consistent extrusions all the way around. Again, nothing to say bad about this one. Okay, and here we have the natural recycled PETG, so our PETG from 3D Fuel. And again, it was kind of like a standard PETG, but you do see there is a fair bit of stringing in there. I did not quite get this one honed in as perfectly as I probably could have. I need to up my retraction and probably up my retraction speed a little bit. This was printed on the Anycubic i3 Mega, so that was kind of that there. But hey, good first layers. It performed very well with little to no cooling. I think I had it maybe on like 30%. The fan on that is really low, so it didn't really do too much. There's a little bit of pimpling on here. Again, my retraction settings were not spot on, but other than that, extrusion was good. Again, first layers over support peeled off very easily. So it wasn't too bad, but I do need to tune a little bit more. All right, and here we have Toner Plastics Red Delicious ABS. This is by far the greatest ABS print I have ever produced. This looks great. It is a tad over extruded, as you can see here, the top layer. I think I set this to 0.96. I think 0.95 would have been just absolutely perfect, but it just looks gorgeous. You can see the white here is where the support was touching. You can take a blow dryer to that or a quick lighter and that'll go right away. But on the cogs, this is zero cooling. Just did absolutely great. No real peeling up anywhere. It held very, very well to the Anycubic Ultra Base at 110 degrees centigrade I put on that one. But it's very clean and it just looks like an awesome, awesome coin. So again, I am super impressed with the selection of filaments that they were able to receive in this box. And I don't know if this is the first one, I don't know how many have been done yet. This is just one that they reached out to me and said they wanted me to try out. I think it was excellent. I like the longer filament samples because I can actually get more than one maker coin out of these. So I might be able to do something else with future boxes. If I end up getting more, I can do a coin and maybe like a vase or something different. There's plenty of filament here to do that with. 20 meters. The extra 4 meters really does make the difference between Makerbox and this. And the fact that there are 5 filaments here instead of 4 filaments also makes a pretty big difference. So if you guys want to check out the Mondo Box yourself, there'll be a link down below and a coupon code 3DPG-Fugatech. That'll give you 25% off your first month subscription. That is a significant discount. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and do that. The coupon code is good for 30 days from the date of this video posting, which I actually think it's going to be in from September 10th. So roughly when this video posts. And so if you guys again want to check it out, go ahead and do that. Show these guys some love and see what you think about using their box. And again, a big shout out to Kevin, Steve, and Chad for sending this out to me and giving me the opportunity to check this out. This was not paid for in any way, shape, or form except for them sending me this box to print out the sample filaments. I would not mind doing more of these in the future, kind of like I do the Makerbox ones, but we'll see what ends up happening. If you guys think I should do that, make sure you like the video and leave a comment down below if you want to see more of videos on different and upcoming Mondo boxes. Let me know. Thank you for watching, guys. That's going to be it. So if you liked the video and again you want to see more of these boxes, please give me a thumbs up, leave some comments down below, let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to stay tuned what's going on, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell icon, become part of the notification squad. If you guys want to support me financially and you want to get access to my after show, make sure you click the link below me and become a patron. $1 is all you need to become part of the Patreon squad, and you get access to my Patreon feed and the after show that I produce after all of my new videos. So if you want to do that, please check that out. If you want to donate to me, you got a one-time deal at Streamlabs, buy me a coffee down there, help me buy some things for the shop. Or if you just want to use my affiliate links, you can use those down below, update your bookmarks, a little slice what you buy with those, and they're coming back in here to help me out at the channel. I appreciate that very much, and anything you guys do, even if it is just watch a video and let the ads play. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, happy printing.